Combined, we are Homebuilt Happiness.
Hi everybody, and thank you very much for tuning in to Homebuilt Happiness. So what we want to cover here is a quick rundown of who we are, what we're doing, why this is here, and what we'd like to hopefully promote to you guys. My name's Ron.
I'm Lauren.
And we're basically our travelers. We love to adventure. We're currently living full-time in our cargo trailer conversion right here. Alright, so things that folks want to know about us. How'd we meet? Lauren?
How did it all come together? Well, we originally started talking online when you were kind of bedridden, I guess would be the best term for that.
I basically almost killed myself on a motorcycle. During that time, I wanted to get away. I wanted to leave the sunshine state of Florida. So
I'm out here, Florida.
So we started talking online. We became pen pals. I went ahead and got on the road, sold everything, packed the car up with what I did have, and I moved to Oregon.
Came to Portland, Oregon to see me, this girl right here.
So,
Oh my God.
What made us want to do this? What makes a person want to go from living in a home, working a full-time job, being on the grind, and hitting the road? What made us want to travel?
Well, let's see. Working a full-time job is... But honestly, we had taken a few small trips throughout Oregon, to Colorado and Utah, and saw a bunch of beautiful things. And when Ronald left Florida, he drove from Florida to Oregon and saw a lot of really cool places up the road.
It was sort of a religious experience. It was a religious experience. So basically from that point, we did some traveling. We decided we want to go on the road. We wanted to leave the grind, and we didn't want to dump all of our money into it, not knowing if we wanted to do it long term. So we started with a van. It's the same van that actually pulls this camper as of right now. And
you don't know until you try, because in all honesty, like, traveling's great, and for some people going on a weekend trip somewhere is fantastic, but doing it long term is kind of a scary thing, especially if you're not sure that you're going to be interested in it. So starting with the van, that gave us a taste of it, if you will.
Mm-hmm. And it's a lot less expensive than an RV. It allows us to get our feet wet. So we did that for about a year.
And after that, we kind of decided that was something that we wanted to do a little bit more long term.
But we needed a shower and we needed to stand up.
The van was lovely, but you had to kind of hunch like this all the time because both of us were way too tall to stand up in it. So we thought, what are our options?
If you're interested in knowing about the van life in regards to us, right up here, above her head, we got a link up there. You can check that out. That's Van Introduction Part 1. That's actually us in a time capsule talking about those trips when we very first started doing that.
Yeah, so we decided that we had a couple of different options. We can get into an RV, we can get a camper, you know, just
Or-
continue to travel in the van, which wasn't really an option.
Or we can jump back in
Or-
the rat race.
Or the final option that we landed on was getting a cargo trailer and converting it into a tiny home that we can travel in.
And that only happened after shenanigans from RV dealers.
Oh, so many shenanigans.
If you start getting cold feet,
Mhm.
run.
Run. Yeah, run. And I think for us, after having a couple of really bad experiences with RVs, RV dealerships rather, we decided that that was not a route that we were wanting to take or willing to take.
Oh, and we had to do repair work on a black tank in New Mexico.
Mhm.
So if you want to know why we use a cassette toilet, after you've had to repair a half full black water tank that's ruptured and it's kind of I won't put that up. I don't want the profanity, but basically RVs and RV dealers. That's what it boils down to. So we found ourselves here with the 2021 Continental Cargo 7x16x7 trailer. We decided, the heck with all that. We're going to build our own from the ground up. So along with that, because we're so creative in doing things ourselves, in this channel you're going to find not only the RV build, but you're going to find things to do with automotive, you're going to find product reviews, pretty much anything that we find useful that we think that folks can learn from and educate themselves from or gain inspiration from. You're going to find it right here on this channel.
And maybe a cat or two.
Possibly some entertainment also of the feline variety. Let's go ahead and throw 'em some dirt in the mix. We're not learning this stuff from anybody, folks. As of the making of this video, we're not monetized, we're not sponsored, we're not taking tips from anybody. This is just us. So if you've got any tips, any comments, any suggestions, feel free to let us know. We read all of the comments. We respond to a great majority of them. If you have questions, you can email them to us. That email is up in the description of this video. Help us help you out so that we can make the best content possible.
Ask us things you want to know about the build, about the van, about traveling in the van, about traveling in the trailer, about traveling with pets.
And even though we're not currently living in a van, we did it.
So
folks,
we can answer some questions there. That's for sure.
We lived in a van for a year. We traveled across this country 4 times from coast to coast, going through, what, 28 to 30 different states. We went through 12 national parks, about 40 or 50 national forests, stayed in a bunch of them. Everywhere. We've been from everywhere from the Florida Keys all the way to Astoria, Column.
Crater Lake, Disneyland, Disney World.
We've seen a thing or two because we've been to a place or two. So if you have questions about that, let us know. Believe me, we can give you some insight if you're just starting out. Or if you're having problems with a 3rd gen Econoline van. Welcome to the channel. And again, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, majority of the people that view these videos are not subscribed, ring the bell. Go ahead and click on it. You can get up to date with everything that we're dropping, and we'd love to have you as part of the team.
Yeah. And tell us more of what you'd like to see. Things that you like that we're doing. If there's things that you maybe are like, tell us that too. Why not?
If you think we suck, just let us know. Hey, we're trying to recreate the wheel here. We're just 2 people with a GoPro. So if we can polish this up a little bit, if there's certain products you would like to see reviews on, maybe something you're thinking about doing that you've seen in one of our videos that we really haven't touched on, let me know. Hey, you want to see a review of this drill? Let me know. I'd be more than happy. I've had it apart. I've broken into it. I would love to tell you the pros and cons of it.
I can tell you cool cat facts.
Thanks again for being here. We love you folks very much. Stay tuned.
We look forward to hearing from you and responding to any questions, comments, or concerns.
Enjoy the content.
Enjoy us.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.